Hey, what's up, guys? Malicious Jasper here, and I'm back with a look back at. I decided to make a full series out of this, and my first game, well, my first real game will be one of my favorite games of all time, Age of Mythology from Ensemble Studios. They created Age of Empires 1 and 2, and Age of Mythology went a different direction, but it's an awesome game. So, about the game is the story of the campaign is about Arcantos, a general or admiral in the Atlantean army, and he goes on a quest to save the world. Actually, it starts with helping the Greeks defeat Troy, and then he gets mixed up in some crazy shit with Cyclops and all that. And it's actually a pretty awesome campaign. Very long, I think 32 or 33 missions long. So it's pretty awesome that you get a giant campaign for your money. And the game itself as an awesome way it plays, because you have your normal units, your normal human units, but you also have myth units. So that is what makes Age of Mythology so awesome. Let me explain the gameplay real quick. So you have a couple of resources: food, wood, gold, then population and favor. Those are your only resources, and food, gold and wood are the ones you have to mine. Population you can increase by building town centers and houses. And then favor depends on the faction you play with. The Greeks, for instance, have to pray to their gods, while the Norse just have to battle. Totally forgot to mention, there are three factions: the Greek, the Egyptians, and the Norse. My personal favorite, the Norse. And yeah, so you have each faction plays a different way. So the Greeks, they use their villagers to get favor, pray at their temples. So that's the way they get favor, and you need favor to upgrade certain upgrades. Mostly upgrades you get by choosing a major or minor god, and then also to create myth units. The myth units are the core of the, well, not really the core of the game, but very important because they are actually quite strong. So how does it work with myth units? It's very simple. There are 4 time periods in the game. You can advance to the next period by upgrading, by researching in your town center. When you do that, you get a choice between 2 minor gods. So at the start of a game, let's say just a skirmish match. At the start of a skirmish match, you get to choose your major god, and that defines which minor gods you can choose from. And you also get a god power from your major god. Then, if you advance, you can choose between 2 minor gods, and they give you different god powers, which you can only use once. And they give you also certain myth units. So that's why it's quite important to choose carefully, and you get quite a few awesome myth units. You can get Cyclops, Minotaurs, Hydras. Those are all Greek myth units, but you can also get fire giants and all that when you play with the Norse. And that's the interesting about the game, is you have to use your powers, your god powers, at the right time. For instance, when you go to the last age, I think it's called the Mythic Age, your god powers will be things like earthquake and all that, and that defines your success in the game. If you use it at a wrong time, you will be unable to use that god power again. And the problem with that is that um, they give you a great advantage over your enemy. So if you use it at the wrong time, you'll lose quite a lot of potential of winning. So that's the core of the game. Basically, your ability to use god powers. Also, you have to be able to create an army and know how to get resources, upgrade and all that shit. But god powers are the things that are the most important, because if you use them at the correct time, at the correct place, you can destroy your enemy. Use them at the wrong time, and that might be the end for you. So it's Age of Mythology, an awesome game. I still play it from time to time. So awesome. If you haven't played it, buy it. You won't regret it. And I will see. This is the end of my look back at, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.